Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from outer darkness. I got a light on in the back, but if you go outside, it's black as hell. Anyway, here's the video I've been waiting to do. You know I'm pushing 70, and I'm not pushing very hard because my strength is way down. Here is what I have figured out for me. Not for you. Don't send me money. I don't want to marry your 14-year-old. I don't want to have a whole bunch of extra wives. Black people are welcome. Gay people are welcome. Don't send me anything. Let me have the privilege of telling you, in my old age, being bipolar, those of you that say I need medications and a psychiatrist, you should go on to psychiatry. You're brilliant. I've got 1,400 videos on here, and they all say that, but boy, you're a smart one. Anyway, here's what I've figured out. Now, it's hard to get out of religious thinking. We've all been trained. We all know Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or Allah. You know, we've all been trained in religion. Here's what I think, because I think outside the box. I believe very strongly in evolution now. I think we're evolutionary creatures. And I don't mean just here on the earth that, 8,000 years ago people had horns. I don't mean that. I mean this. I never could figure out why all the little black kids were born in Africa and starved to death in their childhood. And I never could understand in the Philippines, why do those poor people have to be so poor and have no food? I've contemplated those things my whole life. Here's what I've come up with. We are an evolutionary being. Where we are is no coincidence. It is no coincidence, and it's not physical genetics. If you like the word spiritual, or the Russians like the spirit body, the consciousness, I don't give a shit what you call it. We are genetic creatures of our inner selves. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's not reincarnation. I'm not coming back as a cockroach, as most Mormons have predicted. They've been wrong on everything else, so why should they be right on this? Now, if I'm wrong on this and you see cockroaches, don't step on me. Anyway, I believe this. We are going to continue to exist after this life. Now, I'm an atheist. I don't believe there's a God. I don't believe that there's any kind of good people, bad people, whatever. Hell and devil with the horn and devil with the blue dress on. I believe in that, Mitch. Anyway, we are evolving on the inside, not just the outside. The inside spirit consciousness is developing. Now, here's why I think that's true. Why, in anyone's estimation, would it be right to take all the intelligence and the evolution of human beings and just have it die and wither into the ground? What purpose could there be to that? Not that all things have to have purpose, but in the general universe, in astronomy, I've found that most things make sense. They have a reason they are the way they are. Here's what I think. Do you ever have people go, oh, the Lord will get him, the Lord will get him? They say that to me all the time. I hate to be you. Oh, you're going to be an honored. They're always concerned about my spiritual welfare more than their cult, and they're in a damn cult and they don't want anyone to know. I believe this. We've heard it said, no good deed is, I forgot. Not undeserved. No good deed. Hell, you know what I'm talking about, folks. You know more about this shit than I do. No good deed goes unfounded, unrewarded, whatever. That's true. That's true. Here's what I think. Everybody is going to get what they earned. They're going to get what they earned. I don't mean Jesus points. I don't mean kneeling on a rug and talking to Buddha. I don't mean a third eye, and I don't, or Muhammad on the rug. Anyway, we're evolving by the way we're living. Now, as an old man, I've evolved. I don't live the same way I did when I was 20, think the same things as 20. Well, I don't think about vaginas as much. I still think about them. Anyway, we get what we earn. Everything in life is that way. Fish, spiders, trees. I don't care what living object it is. It adapts. It learns. And it increases its ability. Here's what I'm thinking is happening, and why I'm not afraid of dying. I told you this morning I damn near died in my chair, but then I rolled on the floor so I could die closer to hell. Anyway, everything we say and everything we do is changing us, inside. Hopefully for the better. Not always. If we're total idiots and assholes, and the world hates us, and we hate the world, we'll live after this life, but we'll come back as a little Negro in Africa, or we'll be an abortion, or we'll be some kind of a miscarriage. Good and evil are developing inside of each human being. Now, you can't see it on their face. The Chinese, every time they screw you, it's with a smile. And every time a Republican, mostly, but Democrats too, shake your hand, it's because they hate your ass. They just want to vote. They just want you to vote for them. So all of this misdirected, false goodness is not counted. Down here it might be counted because we're kind of naive and we see somebody or something we like or a philosophy and we tend to go towards it. But inside genetically, if it's not true, we're not progressing. And if we're not progressing, when we die, we're going to come back and do it again and again and again. And we're going to come back to a better place or a worse place. Now, here's what makes this philosophy fair. The jerks will not come back as good of a life as they have now. They'll go back, who knows, a couple generations, or they might go to another world. They may not be worthy, I don't like that word, they may not be sophisticated enough to be in this world. I hope you and I are sophisticated to be in the next world. We're not coming back to Earth. God, I've learned everything. There's nothing you can tell me or show me. Well, I haven't seen every vagina in the world. But anyway, I've learned it all. I've learned it all. There's nothing here interesting to me. I love my program because I get to just look at the camera and I don't have to deal with humans. But anyway, I think that we're developing genetically inside. And when we die, this body will be shed. And we will be transported wherever we have earned. And we'll be, hopefully the Baptists will like this, we'll be born again. And we'll be in a new world that is of the standard of the body that we have, and the spiritual and intellectual and the development we have. It'll finally be, we'll be in the right world. I hate it down here. I hate it down here. I can hardly find 5 people that I respect, that I love, that I endear, that I want to be like. I don't want to be like anybody down here. I just want to die and have whatever spirituality or whatever power of genetics that I've developed inside. God, send me to that. If it's a bipolar world, send me to bipolar world. If you're a painter, send you to the painter world. This world sucks. The next world is going to be cool, but after a while, it's going to suck too. Then when we die, if we've learned anything there and we've developed it and we have that genetic propensity, then we're going to go on to another place where there's more people like us. So there is I don't want to see, I'm dumped in the Mormon church. There's a plan of progression. I hate that idea. We are going places, and it's not 3 worlds, and no one has penises in the lower kingdom. It's not that shit. Men have figured out pieces, tiny pieces of my philosophy. We are developing. My physical body right now is falling apart. I'm losing my balance. I lost my eye the other day. The penis has been gone forever. I don't even know if he's still around. I haven't seen him. Diabetes, bipolar. This world is going to do a job on our physical body. The next world is going to do a job. Our physical bodies will probably be better, but they're going to deteriorate too. And we're going to move on and on and on. So no good deed is unrewarded. It's changing us genetically. And you know what? Every bad deed is changing us genetically. So we'll come back and be in San Quentin with the rest of the liars and cheaters and car salesmen and lawyers. Anyway, there's my philosophy. It's my atheist religious philosophy. All things are progressing. All things are evolving. And when we lay down this physical body, we'll pick up another one that is better, probably, because genetically we're superior to this life than we were. And it's an evolution, an evolution, an evolution. And so I have tremendous hope that I won't be around all idiots, thieves, liars. I don't want to be in that world. Now, I've tried very hard to be good to everybody, except the guy at Home Depot. No, everybody I've been patient with and kind. I hope that changed me genetically inside. There's a million of you, almost a million of you, that have watched me. It's probably my dead grandmother or my mother just pushing the button still in Orem. Anyway, I've tried. I'm sharing what I have. I've immigrated 5 people now from the Philippines. Her parents are coming to live with us now too. That's why I had to build an extra bedroom. I'm helping a single family, single baby mom. I'm no saint, but I'm a good person. I don't purposely go out to hurt anybody. And you know what? I don't lie, cheat, or steal. Never have. Never have, even on my income taxes. You know, we all, put down the best numbers that we can, but they got to be numbers that are true. Numbers that are true. I pull over for dead people in the road. I've tried to live a decent life. And down here, what the hell did I get? What the hell I get? Well, I got a little TV program here that makes me feel better. I don't know if it helps anybody else, but it makes me feel better. I feel good inside. I don't hang my head anywhere. I can go into a kingdom, a throne, the White House, or the Black House, whichever it is. I can go anywhere, and I don't hang my head. I can walk up to any king, priest, even a prophet, and say, you know what? Screw you. You're a liar, you're a cheater, and a thief. God didn't tell you to bang those 14-year-old girls. God didn't tell you, Brigham, to have 57 wives. You're just doing that. Now, maybe it'll be a reward. Maybe it's helping their genetics inside. It doesn't sit well with my genetics. So anyway, you're going to get, and I'm going to get, what we've earned. We don't need mercy. Well, my wife, Mercy, I need her every day. But you and I don't need mercy from a God. We don't need Jesus points. We don't need shit. We need to learn to work hard, to be honest, to deal well with other people, to be sociably acceptable. I'm working on that one. We need to be excellent people. Doesn't matter if your mother thinks so. Doesn't matter if your dad thinks so. Or your bishop thinks so. Or your stake president. It doesn't matter what other people think of me and you. This should be me, right? This is you. I'm old, so I get confused. We're going to get what we earned. And you know what? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid in a damn million years. If I come back as a cockroach somewhere in another world, step on my ass. I don't care. If I go to another world and I'm born into a pretty decent society and I grow up and I learn all the things of that society and I keep evolving my soul and my inner energy every time I die, I'm going to get to more and more places of people like me. And if you're an asshole, you're going to go where the assholes go. And if you're a good person, I don't care if you're fat, ugly, single, married, divorced, I don't care what you are. If you're a good person and you want to be around people like you, you're going to go somewhere better than here. If you're a bad person and you don't want to be around those people, good luck. Good luck. I've spent my whole damn life trying to help people and trying to be kind. Not for Jesus, but for me. And it's changed me inside dramatically. I look ugly, I look old, I'm fat. No one, in fact, I drove up by some girls the other day. They were on the sidewalk. Abigail was driving, and they looked at me and started laughing. Then they started walking away. I go, shit, do I look that funny already? Well, I guess I do. But you know what? If they looked inside, where I've been, what I've done, who I've helped, the compassion and the intent of my life, I'm a good person, and you are too. Ignore the stupid ass people around you. Ignore them, because when you die, you're going to go to some place where there's another family perhaps, but it's going to be people like you. And if you love dogs, Allison, if you love dogs, you may go to dog heaven. But anyway, we'll all have health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. I'll see a few of you on the other side. Most of you will be gone. I won't see you at all, and I'll be glad. Thanks. Bart gone.